Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about some people. And then I'm gonna try to get up out of here because I really need to go to I need to go to Sephora and get me some more. When I tell y'all, girl, it is hard. It is. Let me say, it's not hard. It is expensive trying to keep this skin together. When I tell you skincare, shout out to the girls and boys and non-binary and non-gender conforming who really, 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 really put the money into their skin. I think it's worth it. I definitely think it's worth it. But girl, you gotta start selling a little coochie on the side. Start selling a little coochie on the side, girl. Girl, you got to start selling fish plates and coochie and create a back page. I ain't made it to that point yet where I got to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, it's good. You know, I feel like I just bought that stuff. I had went, you know, I had changed up. This white guy at was it Sephora or Ulta? I think it was Sephora. Had convinced me to try a new brand, Fresh. Y'all know Fresh. And it was all right. I think I'm gonna go back to Paula's Choice though. I like Fresh. I might stick with Fresh because Fresh actually it wasn't really heavy on my skin either. I will say I might stick with Fresh one more like for one more month because it's actually I actually kind of like it. I think. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm gonna go to Sephora and I'm gonna figure it out. I need to figure it out before I get up there because I don't like. Shout out to all the sales associates. I used to be a sales associate, but I don't like for people to bother me. That's why. That's exactly what happened the last time I let that man convince me to get some stuff that I really didn't want. I really wanted to just get Paula's Choice, but I let him convince me into getting that. Um, so I like to know what I'm getting when I go in the store, so I can just get it and walk out. Last time I actually had it in my hand, I literally had the Paula's Choice in my hand, and here he come. I'm talking about, hey, how are you, girl? I'm fine. Move. I didn't say that. I'm thinking it in my head. Of course, I'm trying to be nice. I don't, I'm not mean to people. Some of y'all, no tea, no shade. I remember some of y'all, not y'all, but y'all. Some of y'all be having attitudes with the sales associates, and it don't nobody need all of that, okay? Because more than likely, you mad at something that happened to you before you even walked into the store, okay? And you taking it out on us, girl. We ain't did nothing, okay? All I said was, "How you doing?" Okay, I'm fine. All right. You need any help? No, I'm good. Okay. Okay. Just let me know if you need some help. Well, let me get about five. I have to cuss her. I don't know who she thinks she's talking to. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go to Sephora and do what I need to do. I'll let y'all know when I decide if I'm gonna stick with Fresh. I'll go back to Paula's Choice. I think I'm gonna stick with Fresh. I think I'm gonna stick with Fresh. It's okay. You see, it's okay. I really need to go to a dermatologist, a professional, so they can really just snatch me all the way together, and then I can just do the upkeep. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really need to do. Now that's when I might. That's when I might have to create. The dermatologists be a little expensive. Shout out to all the dermatologists out there. That's what I might have to create a back page in the Craigslist ad. Hold on. Right now, I'm doing what I can do on my own. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll figure out the rest later on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this mess. When I tell y'all, ooh, Megan Thee Stallion, this is according to NBC News. Megan Thee Stallion accused of harassment by a cameraman who said he was forced to watch her have sex. All right. So a former cameraman for Megan Thee Stallion who alleges that he was trapped inside a moving vehicle with the hip hop star in a foreign country while she had sex with a woman has filed a lawsuit accusing the entertainer of harassment in a hostile work environment. Is my microphone on? Ooh, okay, it's on. Let me make sure, child. Okay, it's on, girl. Let me raise it up a little bit so I can see this green light. Okay. If that green light go off, can somebody tell me? Because I need to make sure this green light is on. Okay. All right. Emilio Garcia said in the suit filed Tuesday in Los Angeles County Superior Court that after the alleged incident, he was warned, "Don't ever discuss what you saw," and berated, fat shamed, and treated differently by Megan. The harassment was so severe and pervasive that it created a hostile, abusive work environment that made Garcia's working conditions intolerable, the suit said. Representatives for Megan Thee Stallion and her management company, Rock Nation, did not immediately respond to NBC News requests for comment. Did I say this is according to NBCnews.com? Garcia began working for Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, as a personal cameraman in 2018, quit his job in 2019 to pursue the gig with the Grammy winner full time and worked for her until June 2023, the lawsuit stated. Garcia said in the lawsuit that he traveled with Megan to Ibiza, Spain in June 2022, and that while in an SUV with Megan and three other women after a night out, Megan and one of the women began to have sex next to him in the moving car. Let me say something. Let me tell you something. For some reason, why I low key believe this? I'm not even gonna say him play. I know we love Megan the same, but why I low key believe this? I do kind of low key believe this. But one thing I will say, this is what I be trying to tell y'all, girl. When you want to do your hoeing and slut, you supposed to travel out the country. I done told y'all, y'all don't want to listen to me, girl. This is coming from my old school. Okay, girl? I done told y'all, when you want to do your hoeing and slutting, girl, you supposed to do it out the country. See, some of y'all young hoes don't know no better. Y'all do it, girl, around the corner, up the street, girl, down the block in the same zip code. Absolutely not, girl. Don't nobody need to know your dirt. Okay? You go out the country. And if you can't make it out the country, at least go out the state. Okay? Girl, you gotta go to the other East Coast. You gotta go to the other coast. If you're on the East Coast, go to the West, girl. Girl, go down to the South. Girl. But you don't do it in your city, baby. That's how the girls start throwing dirt on your name. All it takes is one person to find out your teeth, and your name is tarnished. Girl, you got to travel, baby. You got to travel. I done told y'all. Y'all can listen to me one day. And then when you travel, girl, you got to make sure you don't do it around nobody either. Because Megan, that's why your ass is in the situation you in. Because you was out there hoeing, eating pussy, and then you did it in front of the wrong person, and now your ass is got a lawsuit. You was supposed to do that, girl, with nobody around. She young though. She gonna learn. Anyways, this is what they had to say. I felt uncomfortable. I was kind of frozen, and I was shocked. At kind of just be the overall, at kind of just be the overall audacity to do this right beside me. Garcia told NBC News in an interview. The following day, the rapper asked Garcia whether he was in the car with them the night before, and when he confirmed he was, Megan, so she was drunk, girl. Megan told him, "Don't ever discuss what you saw," the suit states. Garcia's said in his suit during the same trip, Megan hurled fat shaming insults at him, calling him a fat bitch, and telling him to spit your food out and you don't need to be eating. To hear someone who advocates about loving your body tell me these things, Garcia said in the interview, I felt degraded. When they returned from the trip, Garcia said in the lawsuit his compensation structure was changed from a monthly flat rate to a pay per task system that required him to submit invoices for each assignment. He said he was expected to provide the same services despite the pay structure change, but alleges he was treated differently following the Ibiza trip and saw a decrease in bookings Megan hired him to do. Garcia began to consider quitting the job because of Megan's possessiveness, combined with the lack of appropriate pay for the amount of time asked of him and a lack of bookings, the suit states. Garcia remained on the schedule for a June 2023 job, but the night before, Rock Nation notified him his services would no longer be required by Megan, according to the lawsuit. While working for Megan, Garcia endured a barrage of relentless sexual and fat shaming comments, plunging him into profound emotional distress. What I learned throughout the years is that, especially coming from an office environment, is there's no HR department in the entertainment business. So if you don't know you're being done wrong, you really don't know how to advocate for yourself until you start asking. Maybe you start asking your peers, who have representation. They have agents, they have management, they have attorney. So I just really want to encourage people to advocate for themselves. Anyways, I'm not going to read all of this because it's kind of a lot. They go on to say that he basically struggles with anxiety, depression, and physical distress stemming from the toxic work environment, according to the suit. Girl. What y'all think? What y'all think? Don't mind my eyes, y'all. I was telling the cousins last night. I've been wearing my glasses. You know I don't do right. I don't do right. Girl, I had been sleeping in my contacts again. I finally took them out. Like a week ago, like a week and a half ago. I can't remember. I've been wearing my glasses, so I think my eyes. You know, like whenever you get like when you get like a new pair of glasses. Even though I had these before, I wore them before, but I didn't wear them a lot. I think now my eyes are trying to like refocus because this is like a new lens in a way. Um, so yeah, my eyes don't hurt. They just been kind of like watering a little bit. I don't feel any type of anything. But yeah. So anyways, so that's why I keep doing this because my eyes are watering. All right. But anyways, so yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I do believe Meg was in Ibiza, girl, getting her pussy ate out. I just believe it. I don't know if she ate no coochie, but I feel like Meg, girl, girl. Shout out to Funky Dineva. I feel like she pulled her panties to the side, and girl, Miss Thing slid on through. Guess what I feel? I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel like that boy is not lying. I feel like Meg was in Ibiza, girl, hoeing and slutting, girl, getting her pussy ate out, and girl, she didn't remember because she was drunk. She don't remember who was in the car. She just lifted her skirt up, honey. Girl. And girl, Miss Maria, Maria Gonzalez, girl, she went on downtown and girl, you gotta go downtown. Okay. And she handled her business. Mm. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, y'all. Listen to this. Oh, this is for the this kind of hurt me. I don't not no, I don't shop there at all. Um Express. Express files bankruptcy, plans to close nearly 100 stores. So this is according to CBS News. So Express has filed for bankruptcy and plans to close nearly 100 of its 500 retail locations, a Columbus, Ohio-based clothing retailer said on Monday. Express reported nearly $1.2 million in total debts and $1.3 billion in total assets in its Chapter 11 petition, which was filed in U.S. bankruptcy court for the District of Delaware. The company said Monday that it had received a commitment for $35 million in new financing, which is subject to court approval from some existing lenders. That would add to the $49 million in cash that Express obtained earlier this month from the IRS related to the Pandemic Era CARES Act. Closing sales at Express, a source of modestly priced outfits, girl. Those clothes are not modestly priced. Okay, they used to be. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. For more than 40 years, beginning on Tuesday at around 95 of its stores, including all of its up west locations. The company said in the statement. So yeah, basically, girl, they closing about like 100 stores. Let me tell you something. I used to be a structure king. When I tell y'all, see, some of the girls don't know. You got to be somebody of a particular age. Before it was Express, the name was actually Structure. Okay, and it changed. They just changed the name from Structure to Express. When I tell y'all, Structure, girl, now known as Express, used to be my store. When I tell you I when I tell you I had every button down, girl, when I tell you every button down from hot pink, lime green, blue, white, stripes, girl, every button down they had, girl, I had it in my closet. And see, back in the day too, let me get comfortable. Girl, back in the day too, they used to have a good sale. They used to see you could get coupons. You could go. The best express to me was at Sharpstown Mall in Houston, Texas. Now Sharpstown Mall is more like a flea market. But back then, I'm around like 2000, like what, 2, 3, 4, 5, around that time, girl, it was structured. And when I tell you they had the best store, and I feel like, because I don't know why I feel this way. Because I feel like, because Sharpstown was kind of like the hood mall in a way. I feel like a lot of the hood niggas wasn't going to structure. You know what I'm saying, girl? Here I come tipping on through. Oh, yes. Yes, so here I come, girl. Tip, tip, tip on hardwood floors, baby. Girl, I used to tear up structure. I used to love structure, love, love, love. And then that was around the time too, girl, you know, especially the straight club. See, I started going to the club. I started going to the straight club before I started going to the gay club. So at one point, you had to kind of like dress up. You know, at one point they kind of like banned the white tees and all that kind of look. That was a real big thing in the heterosexual club. One point in time, you know, the boys wore their white, not me. The boys wore their white tee. You know, I'm pumping through. You know, I used to pump through with my skinny jeans. I used to pump through. No, back then it was boot cut. I used to pump through with my fitted boot cut jeans on. Hello. Um, But yeah, you know, back in the day, you know, the boys used to wear like the white tees and all that stuff, right? But then they kind of like started getting strict on the dress code at the straight club. So a lot of us used to dress at the club. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of me and my friend Java. When I tell you I looked a hot ass mess, I thought I was fly. I'm not gonna show it right now. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures of me and my friend Java. It's so funny. Anyways, but back in the day, we used to kind of dress like it was casual Friday at the office. That's how we used to dress going to the club. The girls, the girls will have on blue jeans and a little blouse, and girl, the niggas will have on some jeans and girl some lace ups, some Oxfords. Oh, a button down, and we'll roll the sleeves up to make us look a little fly. Then we'll have a collar. We'll have it like that one button undone. We'll have a watch on. Girl, everybody used to be in the club looking like casual Friday at the office. Everybody, okay? Oh my god, it's so funny. But yeah, I used to love me some structure. I really, really did. I used to wear structure all the time. And then I kind of got out of structure. But I will say, I was looking for a blazer. This is probably like a year or two ago. And it took me to Express's website. I was on Google. And Express clothes are expensive now to me. I do not remember those clothes being that expensive back then. I mean, everything. I will say everything. The price has risen on a lot of things, just not Express. But those prices are expensive. Express clothes are expensive. And then you got people like Sweet Tea. Shout out to Sweet Tea from Married to Medicine. You got people like Sweet Tea Girl returning her stuff. Remember Sweet Tea was on the TV show? That's what she remember when the tag popped out. She got that outfit from Express because I googled it, and then I was trying. Then also a cousin confirmed it for me. I'm sorry, I'm nosy. I literally put in Google zebra print skirt or something like that, and girl, it popped up at Express. Anyways, child. Um, but yeah, shout out to Express. Shout out to Structure. Girl, y'all probably wouldn't be in the position y'all in if y'all went down on y'all prices. And then another thing too, girl, I was thinking, how many people really, I guess nobody really shops at Express. Not if y'all going bankrupt. Not if y'all closing these stores, because y'all wouldn't be closing the stores if people were shopping there. You're not closing the store if people shop there. You closing the store because ain't nobody coming in. Because everybody in their hot boy and hot girl era, girl. Ain't nobody trying to be in no office now, girl. Nobody want to work, girl. That's our problem. Don't nobody want to work. Don't nobody want to work at jobs where you have to dress up. Everybody want to be an influencer, a podcaster, a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? The girls are not dressing up to go to work anymore. And then when you have a lot of people working at home too, you don't have to put on clothes. And then a lot of jobs, even the ones where you may be considered corporate, you're not really forced to um, have to look like the way we used to look back in the day. Now you can kind of just, you know, throw on some flats and go on about your business. Anyway, shout out to Express. Shout out to Express. All right, y'all, let me grab my phone. It was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, Adrienne Bailon revealed she easily spent over $1 million on IVF treatments. Oh, girl. Adrienne Bailon continues to be an open book when it comes to her years-long fertility struggles, now revealing that she easily spent over $1 million on IVF treatments. Before welcoming her son via surrogate, the 40-year-old singer-actress TV host spoke with people during the pop-up tour for her. Oh, I cannot pronounce that. She got a brand out, Lavote. You know, everybody trying to be fancy. What? Just name y'all stuff express a structure. Okay. Um, Adrienne spoke on her and her husband Israel's journey to conceive. Adrienne said they exhausted all of their resources before deciding to have their 20-month old son. Girl, y'all kidding when y'all be not. Girl, the baby 1 or 2. Girl, 20 months. Girl, 20 months. Girl, so the baby about to be 2. The baby 1. Okay. Um. Um. I only did 8 cycles of IVF, but that doesn't include the amount of IUIs I did and every kind of imaginable treatments that you can imagine for fertility. So it was a pretty tough 6 years of trying to have my son. Um, when asked about how much she approximately spent on her fertility treatments, she said she believes she spent easily over $1 million. She added that it is not realistic for the average person, and I recognize that. Girl. Ugh. It's so, you know what's so sad to me, and I don't want to sound insensitive. Oh, please do not take what I'm about to say the wrong way. It's so sad to me that people, especially like women, have this pressure to like birth a child because there's this lie that's been told that just because you have a vagina, a uterus, you're considered a female, that you can have kids. And the thing is, a lot of women cannot have kids, and then I think that goes into them questioning their womanhood, and all this like horrible thoughts that go into a woman's head who can't birth their own children. And then you have a woman like Adrienne who has spent over maybe $1 million. Do y'all know what $1 million is? Hello? Do y'all know what $1 million is? That's a lot of money to try and have a baby. But she probably felt the pressure that she had to have her own baby, right? And I don't necessarily know, what happens in her culture, but you hear a lot of these people like on Real Housewives of New York, who it was my girl, I forgot her name that fast, Jessel, who was, embarrassed to say that she went through what she went through because in her culture, they'll kind of like look down on you and talk about you if you are a woman and you can't have kids. It's just sad. It's sad. $1 million is a lot of money to try to spend on having a baby, and you still, at the end of the day, can't carry your own child. That's sad. And you keep doing it and 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 doing it. Right. And I can also understand too how it is difficult for people who probably go through a surrogate, how those thoughts in your head of, is this my child? Right? Because I feel like I've never, of course, had that experience, and I never will. But I could see how people, men and women, non-binary, who want to have kids, um, could feel as though this is not my child because one, I guess my partner didn't physically carry the child, right? So I can see how all those thoughts can go through your head. But baby, that's your them girl, them your kids, okay? Girl, surrogate or not, adoption or not, girl, them your motherfucking children, okay? Anyways, that's all I really had to say. All right, y'all, let me get up out of here because I really need to go to the store and try and figure out what I'm gonna buy. Should I just stick with the fresh? The fresh is actually doing me all right, I guess. It's doing me all right. Y'all see? It's a little, girl. It's not bad. I don't have horrible skin. It could be better. I have little issues with my Let me show y'all. What is it called when your skin don't be matching? You see? If you like an old school cousin, then we talked about this like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So this is new. This ain't new to them. This might be new to some of y'all. I see like my skin is like different colors, like right here, like from here to right here. So I don't know if that's ever gonna be fixed. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I can't do shit. I mean, I guess I could. I don't care. I still think I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? I still think I'm cute, girl. Girl, black and brown. Yes. Girl, black and brown, whatever, girl. I still think I'm cute. Do I wish it was just one color? Like, do I just wish all this was one color? I do. I need this to either match this or this to either match this. I just need one color. It would be nice. Girl, it would be nice if I had just one color. It would be. But that's not the card I was dealt. Maybe I could get it. Maybe I could go get that checked and see. That's not really a top of mind. That's not really a priority of mine right now. A priority of mine is me losing weight, me getting my skin together. Girl, me want to get my eyes checked because I think these contacts have fucked me up a little bit. Not really, but my eyes keep watering. I think it's these glasses too. I have to get used to these glasses, and they're a little red. But I don't feel any pain. I know that doesn't mean anything. Black people, girl, we feel like you got to feel some pain for something to be wrong. I don't feel anything. I feel normal. But anyways, y'all, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.